Anyway, like I said, we're doing 7 Days to Die tonight. It's public server, as always. Join to die if you wish to join to die. Let's unmute that. How you doing, Taco Bear? And press the game button. And connect. Just need one of those gross ear-licking mics. You don't actually need that. That's literally for the visuals. The only thing that mic is it's a bi-cardio mic. Yeah. So it actually has a dedicated left and right microphone. And like a dead spot in the middle. That's the only thing those ear mics actually have. I think it's bi-cardio? By something. Yeah. Yeah, it's a something. Either way, that make it even weirder. Look, you can do it literally with just two standalone microphones and just mix it straight into OBS as a dedicated right. Technically, I could take Sassy's mic and plug it into my PC and hang it on the other side of the monitor, and you're like, I could have bi-cardio mic set up right here. Not that I ever want to. Because I automatically, whenever I look at the left-hand screen and I turn my head towards the left, I automatically modulate my voice louder because I'm facing away from the microphone. So therefore, it wouldn't be a lot of fun if I had a microphone on the left and then I was louder. It would not be fun at all. At least for you guys. Why does it take so long for the server to boot?
Server's up and running.
Yeah, I'm initializing world. And it just takes so long to get into the game.
Just a game lying on your faulty hard drive?
No, faulty hard drive got sent off to Samsung, and they were like, no. We're going to refund you. We're not going to send you back a replacement. Even though, you know, it's 20% cheaper.
The replacement is worth more.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah.
We made it there, and we got a new quest. I think so. I think that's where we left it.
We handed in the...
Yeah, and I think I got a new one. Okay, so that's done. See, it's public server. Welcome to join if you want. Join to die. I know Fox has got the game, so he's going to be installing it and getting up and running right now. Right, Fox? Share. Tier 4. 300 meters away. That looks good. Truck, go! We have changed the day-night cycle. We have knocked up to 2 hours per day. Oh, and I need to probably turn on the Twitch integration. You can do it again. There we go. Options. Twitch. Yes. No. Okay, that's done. We've got a longer cooldown. Use progression. Interactions. Okay, let's get rid of that so I can actually see what's happening. Votes for during blood mode. No. Yeah, if you can deal with that, that'd be great, because I'm looking at this still. Points. We're doing sub points standard. No. Sub points double. Gifted subs standard. Bits double. Raid points double. Yeah. Yes, I'm totally promoting bits over gifted subs. Because, you know, that way Twitch doesn't take their 50%. And I still get beaten up, which is all you guys care about. Okay, your quest. And am I rocking my graphics card? No. Nope. Nope. CP, you should have... What? It saved it! Hi, doggy. Bad doggy. It saves your points? I didn't know it saved your points. Cool. Yoink. Fruit basket. Garbage bin. Okay. That's done, that's done, that's done. Upstairs we go! What's my weapon? 9. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Let's pick up chairs. I want to pick up chairs. Grab the trash. Nightstand, definitely. Bookcase that's empty. You found a safe that you're beating up?
Yeah.
Ugh! Why all the frames disappear, game? I hate you. Oh no, okay, so it does just save the points. Okay, I'm glad I made that change.
Also, the game is highly optimal.
I know! How the fuck am I using 7 gig of VRAM for running this? I just realised this shop doesn't have a toilet. Oh, and I'm hungry. Oh, that's right. I had stuff I was meant to put in the car. Sure. Taka, actually, do you have food on you? We'll eat that. We'll risk it. Nah, we got dysentery. It's fine. You have raw meat and egg. That's about it.
Yeah. Eat some lamb.
Hang on. I just saw a book in my inventory. That one. Let's found trash. Lamb rations. Nice. Lamb rations. Okay. Sure. We'll wear those pants. And eat that. We'll eat that. Murky water. Let's not drink the murky water. Doesn't help. Okay, that'll do. That's what I was looking for. Water. Sure. Alright. Ladder. That's what I'm looking for. High statue. Rotting trash. Garbage. That's my satchel that I need. Nope. Oh, that's the other thing I was meant to do before tonight's stream. I was meant to get Chatty installed so I could not see all the hashtag CPs and other crap in chat. That's a lot of hit points. So, how has everybody else this Sunday been doing? And what's everybody's thoughts on Jetty starting streaming an hour earlier? Oh, very, very important. There also may be a stream on Monday or Tuesday night. Oh, you got this pounding headache. Is this helping, Mythia? There's a lot of crap in there. Okay, I'll have that. I'll have all of that. That inventory is super full. Okay, scrap that. What else can I scrap? I have all this military crap that was picked up last time that I didn't do anything with. Bullet tips, let's not scrap those. Let's scrap the t-shirt and the pants and the other shirt. Okay, it all fits just. There's gibbets everywhere. What have you been doing? Oh, is this the one with the working, non-working button?
Yes.
Okay, does the working button now work?
No.
I thought that was updated.
Let's say the group standard doesn't apply to the funding.
Okay. Door suddenly just entirely disappears. Yeah, I can't do anything about my inventory. It is full. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna walk along slowly. I was standing on that. Pre-match cut up on the couch all day. But you did COVID already. You've already had the COVID thing. I think he's dead. No, he's dead. Hey, you. Bike up, stand still. Cool.
Somebody are going for the second or third run with COVID.
Let me start the day. PC blue screen, and it can't even reinstall Windows on the M2 drive. So I'm waiting on a new one to arrive. Oh, dude, that sucks. Tamasu, that sucks. Chemistry set. No, that I managed to pick up. Medical cabinet. No, I can't click the medical cabinet. You want the medical cabinet? Right here?
Yeah.
I hear friends. And F to turn on flashlight. Oh yeah. Inventory is super full. Nourishment. Ooh, nourishment. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but nourishment. So we have to be back in town at what time?
Back in base at 2200.
Okay. Storage. That. A couple of bicycles. That can get scrapped. That. Murky water. That can just get dropped. The combat armor. The other armor. The money. I got nourishment. I got a beaker. Paper. That can get dropped. Old cash. That. Oh, shit! Okay, let's go. You actually went back to kill it? Alright, so trader and dump this quest.
Yep. Just have to...
Twitch nourishment. You gain food and water over time. Of course. Awesome. Okay, I should have dumped the buckshot. The robo sledge. We'll keep it. And you increases block damage by 10%, lowers degradation by 15%. But goes on a blade. I don't carry a blade. No. And you don't carry a blade either, do you?
I think I have it in a blade.
Okay. Oh, is this the mansion? No? Back. Twitch was nice. Left. Yeah, what? I know. I don't believe it either. I don't believe it either. Oh no, there we go. Vulture. That's what I was expecting. You be dead. Oh, great. Oh, it's reading material. I love it. No, that's medical. You get to drive. Alright, go. Teach you how to craft a 4x4 chassis. Oh, definitely gonna read that. Cannot use this whilst reading about. Why cannot read a book whilst driving, whilst being a passenger? That seems like the best time to be able to read a book.
What with suspension is horrible?
Yeah.
Did you get motion sickness from it?
Yeah. Not everybody gets motion sickness. I do now. Never used to. Maybe that's just Sassy's driving. That's a possibility. Oh, there's a tourist that we left back there. Bye, tourist. Used to read on drives all the time. I see how they get motion sickness. No, and no. Yeah, I don't. Like, Sassy's got a manual. And I know manuals are not quite as smooth as an auto normally, depending on the driver. But yeah, I can't read. Talking on Biter Battles, is the finals going to be the best of 3 again? No, it should be. It should be winner is winner. And that should be the end of it. But sorry, I saw the message, didn't read it. It should be winner is winner, and that's it. Should be. Subject to change if we get a 3-way tie. I don't want the animal fat. I don't want the egg. I don't want the meat. I want that, or that, or that. I'll read that. I'll read that. I'll read that, and I'll read that. And that'll do me. Oh, I don't want that. Yeah, the mini bike should have fuel in it. Storage, you're now empty, cool. You are wet. Doesn't look like it's raining. Spawn feral. Oh, his head's gone. Oh, that's right, there are bikes back here. Locked. Locked, yeah. Thanks, Tizzy. Always appreciated.
I am so glad to see your face.
Still nothing.
I get lonely sitting by myself all day.
Antibiotics. We'll take the antibiotics. Jobs. Next. No. What? What? No jobs!
That means you have one.
But I just
you only
cashed...
get one.
I just cashed it in.
Yeah, that was mine.
Oh.
Not yours.
Oh. Oh.
Like in the Life of Brian. Only one crucifix for you. Each one.
So Customize the crafting parts and scrap. No, let's just buy. Let's buy a shotgun missile because I never buy stuff. Okay.
I hope you get feeling better.
Read that. Great. I probably don't need the cotton thread either. So where's my quest? 2-4 clue. What's that? Oh, it's in the exact opposite direction. Whole new town. Okay. Alright, I may get wet again running across the map. Oh, I want that. A ball? Really? That one. Well, that was the quickest ball to die ever. That. Oh, it's a treasure map. Read the treasure map. Dear stranger, something, whatever. I don't want that. Oh, I don't want that. All that. Should probably pick up some food here. That curious distillery. That's some sort of food. Let's get rid of the mineral and the cash. Alright. For now. I'll do. Food. Water. Empty. Okay. Food raw. Meat. Lard. Drinks. Should go in that one. Pull that drink out because it should go in. That's the beer. Salt. Needle and thread I want to put in the dump chest. And all the scrap polymers. And we'll go mushroom harvesting whilst Taka does whatever Taka does. Is that all the mushrooms? Yes. Food raw. Give me the rest of the mushrooms.
Do my quest.
Do your quest. Okay. Alright. I'll hand in your quest. Alright. Materials. Clay. Nope. Clay. That one. Mush. All of them. On the roof. Because there's nothing creepier than coming home and finding mushrooms all down the middle of the room. And I'll put the other 3 mushrooms back. Okay. And knife goes back in there. Alright, I'm going to go. You are wet. Really? Fine, I'll go back inside. Have repair kits, have food. Oh, I don't need the clay. Put the clay back. Okay. Let's stack them. How is this not a safe? I thought Jet. Oh no, it is safe. Never mind. Never mind. Jet is catching up slowly.
Okay.
I have 1 skill point. What was I going for? Lucky Looter needs that. What was the planting one? Strength. Nope. Minus 60 mana? No. Can I get that? I get that. Okay, that answers that question. Healing factor. Running gun, parkour, intellect. Living off land. That's the one. Triggers the harvest yield. Oh, okay, so I could have already got that. Alright. Probably should level up and get that one.
Yeah. Maybe it would be a good idea to check your weapons.
They checked. They have ammo. They don't have more ammo.
Shotgun would be good. We have Fortnite today.
Yeah, they all have ammo. There's a lot of
We
ammo.
have one weapon with that does huge damage, and one weapon that has a high fire rate. So
Shotgun, huge damage. Tactical assault rifle, fast fire rate. Yep, done that.
okay,
And I have a semi-decent
maybe
pistol.
something for melee because that can't
Steel axe.
run out of.
And if that fails, I have a sledgehammer. I'm prepared. I'm good. I don't have health packs, so maybe, you know, I'll pick them up sometime between.
And if you really want,
Mhm.
you could take some pipe bombs or Molotov cocktail.
But we know I can't be trusted with explosives.
Yes. Also, if you choose Molotov cocktails, you should put some drinks in your hot bar.
Some drinks, so put myself out.
Alright.
Okay. No, I want to try and get another quest done. The wall was like that when I got here.
Mm-hmm. We have quest near here. Tier 3.
Miles away, and the one you haven't shared. So I don't know what that is. That one! Go, go, go! Yeah, it's in tier. I think we don't have enough time to do the one that's kilometer away, right? That's 6 hours.
120 minutes. Yes.
Yeah. Didn't mind that signal. And dance off! It's a silly vote. Any answer's a good answer. In my book. Nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, go, 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 go. Grab. Nope, nope. Grab. Grab. Somebody's happy to see me. Oh no, they're happy to see Tagabow. Hmm. Dance off! Oh, it's out the window. Did birdies dance? I'm gonna go with no.
Spiders don't dance.
Nope, nope, nope.
Ballers don't dance.
They should all be dancing.
But
You dancing? Yeah!
Lumberjack got some moves.
Do, 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 do. Oh. Oh. Music stop. You go away. I'm off back in about 2 hours. I will see you next stream. 2 hours. Borderline. 2 hours is when I'm looking at ending the stream because Jetty is going to try and be good. And he's going to try and go to bed. Oh, landmines. Oh, we shoot those, right?
Or ignore them.
Jetty's going to try and go to bed reasonably so he can get stuff done tomorrow. Because I'd like to get all the videos done early in the week. And then work on some acoustic panels, finally.
Trying to level up?
Huh? Level up pro streamer? Yeah, no. I know it needs acoustic panels. They were always planned. It's actually required to wait for paychecks to come in because I need to spend about $200 on, and I have to order them from eBay and wait for them to arrive. That's going to be a catch. I have to buy a crap ton of French cleat. French cleat? I think they're called French cleat. Hooks to hang all the sound panels on. And also possibly buy a new table saw or take to my existing one with a hammer. There's a possibility it can get fixed with a hammer. Otherwise, yeah, it'll be buy a new one.
What did you do with your old tables?
Did I do what?
What did you do with your old table saw? Is it just old and won't start anymore?
No. It fell off a table at some stage or did some such thing, and the fence has a bend in the end of it. So with a bend in it, if you try and run stuff through it, it ruins it towards the end of the fence. Which is fine if it's just using... If I'm just using it to rip stuff that I don't care about, just to get chopped in half, it's great. But if I want to do fine work like actually making square panels, it sort of helps if the fence doesn't have that bend in it. And I have no desire ever to make a fence that I can clamp onto it, which should work because it's cheap and nasty to start with, and table saws are sort of dangerous. Wrench, level 6. Yoink.
Sort of.
Yeah, I like my figures.
Yeah. Quite attached to mine too.
Very good.
And I hope that stays that way.
Exhale air out their nose. No, look, it happens sometimes. Sometimes I'm good and I end streams reasonably on time. Somewhat. Sometimes. Occasionally. It's been known to happen.
I was hoping someone would join, or will it be only us two for the stream again?
Well, we did have Tom last time, but he joined late. But yeah, I'm surprised. Like, Saran's been absent more often than not lately. I think he's still moving from country to country. Oh. Brass knuckles. Lockpicks, finally!
You find your stuff?
No. It's that direction. Yes. Cooldown 3, 2, 1. That's not good. That is not the way out. But
yeah, but it's the way out. Just take the key from the
The key?
Keychain left to the door.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Okay, I found the way out.
Yeah.
What? What? Chat! Rubble, you suck. Weak melee. It's already no melee. You can't have weak melee as well. Thank you. Stupid no melee crap. Alright, this box. That's what I thought.
Pew, 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 pew.
It's a pew pew. What?
That's in.
Keep moving. Oh, that's new and annoying. Alright, let's get the car. Go, 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 go.
I need to find my.
Oh, you're still missing yours?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, we gotta keep moving. But changing direction hurts? Oh, you suck,
No.
Chad.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew.
Chat, you suck.
Pew, 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 pew.
Alright, keep moving has to be off by now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay. Actually, that was never opened. Let's go open that whilst we're here. Oh, that was useless. Alright, you got your stuff, you good to go?
Yeah.
There's a hole in the wall. Okay.
Making my own doors.
Storage. Dump. Oh, chat, you suck. Ouch. Okay, go. It's alright, they're behind us. Suck, chat. Spawn spider. Spawn wolf. Spawn spider. You suck. Alright, so where are you going? Backward.
Yeah.
So where's the plan of we're going?
Yes.
Yes, we've got 4 hours. So we're going to the tier 4 clear?
Nope.
Nope. You parked it, not me. Go. Come on about my
Don't go
driving.
back to the crater.
Come on about my driving. How dare you? Alright, so back to the trader and hope there's another one close.
Yeah. I must say the city is in a bad state.
By the trash everywhere or the zombies everywhere? What gives you the indication?
The roads are winding like an old European center.
Ah, okay. There's no sign that the city's in a bad state. That's just a sign of organic management. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a ditch there.
If you say so.
Yeah, I do. Blood Moon cooldown already? Oh, excellent! We're immune.
also are quite the dairy.
Level
Have some
3
money to spend.
sledgehammer.
Good job. We're running a 10%
Pine
off
gloves.
sale for the rest of the day.
No. Steel sledgehammer. Sure. Any jobs? No.
You want to do another quick one?
Yep. If you got something close, we'll take it. Otherwise, 1 kilometer away, we should be able to get to and from. Ooh, ooh. Oh, great. Yoink. Go, go. I go. Oh, Taco just filled it. That.
Eddie, if you
Go.
would use the buttons you have, it would be
Yee! Go.
easier. But then you have to.
Then I have to pay
learn
attention
how to
and,
use
you
the
know,
button.
no, I know how things work. 5, 6... Okay. 5, 10... That's a lot of inventory space. Let's use that for crap. Let's take that out. Take that there. 11. Sure. Storage. Move all items. You happy? Oh no, it was long enough. 12. You like my bandages. Okay, where are we? Over the wall. Where? What? We reactivated. I'm gonna go with yes. Okay, you're dead. Open. Hey! You got shot! Go away. Fridge, cupboard, taco. Celebrate! Oh, this is the best one. No, the zombies turned to confetti. Did you loot the other one? Nope. It doesn't even loot things. Up, round. Up a bit. Up, I said. It's that building, isn't it? Or is it around the front? I can't remember. I can't climb back up there. 2,000 hit points. Got ripped off.
Have gone through the room.
No. I'm making a new way in or out. Boost melee. Woohoo! Box. Box. Zombie. Empty. Sink. Empty. Toilet. Coffee maker. There's always something in the coffee maker. Hey, Bilbo! How you doing? You gonna come join us? We got Blood Moon in like 30 minutes. Less. 20 minutes. Our display case. I want all of it. Oh. Did you sleep, Eden Bilbo? Coffee and steroids are your friends? Considering how full my inventory is most of the time, steroids. Empty chest. Oh, hang on, I had lockpicks. I think they're in the truck.
Also, one set of lock. Let's see if it works.
Go, you do that.
No.
So, oh, hey, Talon! Wow, your chat is nice. We celebrate supply meals. All I ever saw was Spawn Coyote. We've had a few of those. Along with Spawn Coyote, Scare, Fox, Direwolf. What else is cheap? Yes. So it is a public server. Hang on, Talon. Hey, shout for Talon.
Snake.
Snake, yeah. No, latency got me.
Yeah.
Gave the days of the Sinclair Spectrum. Somehow I remain complete noob at most games. I can confirm this. I love space games, survival and Fallout. Failure is my only option, but a fluent choice. Oh! Game for Talung. Game for Talung. I really hope that doesn't show up on stream. No. You should look at IXION. That's the name of the game. It's on Steam. Comes out. Demo comes out tomorrow, I believe. Alright, we good? We done?
Yeah.
I know where you parked the truck.
Do you have picked up your...
It says head to rally point, so I'm going to go with yes. I thought it was a clear.
Yeah.
Where'd you park the truck?
Over the fence.
On the wish list. On the over the fence, over the fence, over the fence, over the fence, through the fence. Out of stamina. I hit it once. What the fuck was that? You just really got? Alright, what'd I get? I got mostly shit. Can I scrap things whilst I go? Okay. Modify. Pull the die out. Die goes there. Complete. Scrap. Scrap. Okay. So I can scrap things in a car at least. That's about it. Trader Fred! Moving items, fill up existing container sacks. Cool. That's easy. In fact, I've been looking at getting back into Space Engineers. Fish putting mods on the server.
You're looking kind of rough. You didn't get bit, did you?
No, I didn't get a quest.
I just knew you'd find
you-
something you'd like.
Have you not accepted the shared quest?
No, I did accept it. I accepted it. I did that in the truck. No idea.
You look like you could
Fine.
handle yourself. Oh, thank goodness. I couldn't find anyone to do that job.
One more? Or
I got 2 hours. Depends on how close it is.
we have 4 hours.
Okay. Whatever. How close?
216.
200 is close. Yeah, that's heaps close. That's a great lightning storm. It didn't work. I think we're on cooldown. Absolute cooldown. So yes, I know that Zion, I don't know how to pronounce it. I haven't looked at that part yet. One of my mods actually pointed me towards it. And did I empty? No, not really. It's fine. It probably won't come back to haunt me. One of my mods pointed it to me just the other day. It looks like it's gonna be fun. There may be a stream of it tomorrow. Maybe. Do you climb up that? On the table. Head through the roof. No? Okay, fine. Oh, I'm hungry. Eat that.
Again?
Empty. Spawn tourist. It's on cooldown. It clearly says cooldown. It's like chat's just learnt 5 commands to spawn things. They're not even paying any attention anymore. Like if I spam these commands often enough, bad things happen.
Like the streamer.
Shh, you.
Learns a few commands.
Shh. It's not my fault mods keep going and adding new commands. I have no idea what half of them do. Nope. It's been on cooldown. Man, I wish I had 820 on console. Really? I thought it was released. Not that I followed the... I don't follow the development of this game at all because it's been a hot mess ever since I started playing it. Honestly. Hot mess. Special hot mess.
You have...
In the truck?
in the truck. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't get about it.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and
No, I
listen.
got discontinued since Alpha 15. That's right.
Yeah, I think they sold the console rights to another company, wasn't it Telltales?
Yeah.
That got belly up.
No, Telltale Games is still in business. Where's the Spawn Feral Demolisher? You need to wait for me to level the fuck up. That's the answer.
Payback.
Hi. I had to reload. Apart from reloading, I think I got it all. Alright, first, I'll have that. Toilet. Cabinet. Into the roof. Because that's a great spot to keep the zombies.
Another chest.
So yeah, I remember it got discontinued Alpha 15. Yes, I do remember that now. I don't know how this command works. Iliander, on the right hand side, you can type things in. Whatever it tells you you're allowed to type in. But currently it says it's on cooldown. because we're about to have a zombie horde in 1 hour. Or is it 3 hours? It's soon.
3.
3.
Now.
Soon. Nope, it turns out it's not on cooldown, but you can pick commands on the right hand side. Why does it look so nice on PC? Is it your graphics card or the game looks better on PC overall? It's had a lot of graphical updates in the last however long. A lot of updates.
Yes. It's 6 alpha, so they did a few updates.
It also...
Wouldn't call it looking at nice.
Well, it looks better than it used to. Let's go with that. Can we agree on that much?
Yeah.
In saying that, I have a 3070, and I haven't maxed out the settings. Talk to trader. So we're done? I think that's all looted. Okay, is there a shorter part of the roof? I think. I said I think. Yeah, that was short enough. So yeah, I have a 3070 and it's not set to max because it's stressing out the poor 3070 a lot.
Uh, 6,900, and it also doesn't really like it.
I hear friends. I don't see friends, but I hear friends.
That's only because the game isn't optimized at all.
At all. In fact, it's somewhere between not optimized and hot garbage. But mine freezes out on PS2 games, yeah. All games generally better on PC, to be honest. You have far more power and options at your disposal. True. Games are made future-proof on PC, and they'll put in graphics options. If they have the time, if they have the capability, if they've drawn them in a higher resolution, they'll put in stuff that modern PCs can't run, or only super high-end ones can run. And then later on, as PCs get better and better and better, you can just crank up the settings till they max out. Whereas consoles, it's designed for the console, it runs on the console, nothing past that. Robot tower. Yes. I still can't get a job. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're out of time.
Yes.
I cleared out half the inventory. I want that. Go. Hey, crew. Crew, you get here. The first thing is spawn dog, and then it's hi. These spec PCs are getting too expensive for a lot of people compared to a console. Tell me about it. Although, considering you're basically paying scalper prices for a console, you know. Supply explosives. Where the hell did they go? Oh, right there.
Explosive for Katie.
Tizzy just wants me to have. Just wants me to have explosives for Horde Night. Did you bring the car with you?
Yeah. Yep.
There may be a block right beside the door that has a crack in it. I don't know how it got there. No idea. Alright, I know I had a book. That's it. Oh, any other books I can read? No. Money. Money.
Add a few more.
Money? More money? More money. Paper you just scrap, don't you?
Paper you can put into armor crafting. You make shotgun shells out of it.
Okay, along with not lead, Timed charge. Oh, I so want that. Thank you, Dizzy. Who did it for you? Takabe did. Because, let's be honest, JD's not going to organize the base. JD's going to slap crap together and see what sticks. That. Lead fishing weight. Should really be breaking down before it goes in there. Polymers, oil. Probably shouldn't drop that on the ground. What else goes in here? Stone! Crushed sand. Probably goes in materials? Yes. Salt. Does that help me find out where things go? Not really. Oh, the paper's in materials. Okay. Food. Raw.
I can, with one arrow, tries to merge the stacks. So if there's something in the box, it will add to it.
Label items fill up existing kind of stacks. Secondly, also create new stacks. So I just click that. Oh, this is why he sorts so quickly. He just aims at each box and goes, go. Alright, explosives. Go. Well, I have to manually put that in there. I have no idea where. Hang on. Tools. Books. Tools. That goes in there. That's a weapon. Dye?
Dye to the clothes.
Dye to what?
Clothes.
Clothes.
Dye.
Oh, of course. Okay, cloth dye. There we go. That one. Alright, I need to go and eat some food desperately. And then go to a forge. And click that and go... Lead. You can color the car too. Yeah. We colored some of the bikes. Turn on. No. Any of these forges actually work?
They work. You will have to put some things to burn in it.
But shouldn't we have like the three tools in there now? The bellows, the anvil, and the I have no idea what that is. Crucible. That's what that would be.
Yeah, if we had the crucibles aren't cheap to make.
Actually, we just found some now by now.
Have you found some?
No. So chat. Yes, GPUs are expensive. I don't disagree. Turn on. Okay, lead. Okay, how do I scrap fishing weights and brass knobs? I thought these went into a forge and were scrapped in a forge.
You can scrap them into a forge or just scrap them into your inventory.
Okay, isn't the forge more effective?
Yes.
Alright, we'll have the forge do it then.
You put them... Correct.
In the hole.
Yep.
I put them in the hole. Rotting meat. Yeah, I still got no idea where rotting meat goes. Melee weapons. That goes in there, that goes in there. Can I... throw that in there too. Press S. S? S? No, S just scraps it. I'm going to scrap it in the forge. Actually, food cooked, drinks, and resources. Nope. I found out where that plant went, which I have lost. Food cooked. Actually, Bilbo, you're our chef. Get on the server. Just set everything to cook for us. Yeah, but I'm at home base, so I would prefer to put them in the forge. Okay, I have frame cubes, which I got no idea where those go. I have a robotic turret, and I have rotting flesh. I have no idea where any of those things go. Not in that one. In that one goes that. Vehicle goes the bike frame, the fuel. Yeah, we go so far. That goes down. Rotting flesh, rotting flesh. If I join, there'll be more zombies. Correct. Join anyway. Put the batteries in the forge? I can imagine that would go perfectly well.
Will melt them to lead.
Parts. Right. Cloth dye. No. Seeds. Rotting flesh. Okay, found out where the rotting flesh goes. Still don't know. Where do I put a robotic turret?
Is it a sledge or is it a normal turret range weapon?
It's a equip. Whatever that means.
Put it to range weapons.
Oh, hang on. I get to shoot this thing? Or do I have to? Oh no, I get to put it down.
If you have ammunition, you can shoot it.
I have to put it down. I have to put it down. Okay, I don't get to.
No, you can also hold it in your hand and shoot it.
Oh! What type of ammo does it take? Hang on, hang on.
Chunk turret ammo. You have to craft. Just take some scrap iron.
It's only active if you're in range. Only one per player. It's only rocket. Wherever arrow just takes iron. Well, that's not too bad actually. Although iron. Ammo. All of it. Craft. Sure, we'll find out how this works. Okay, so that solved that problem. Frame cubes can go on the floor, because I've decided I can't be bothered anymore. And you, we're gonna have my can. Can. Cool. You're done. What? I have to have my inventory open to craft? No.
No.
Alright, it just makes the sound when it's open.
Yeah. If you want to buy a GPU, you need to buy a whole rig and then be in a queue for it. Delamerian, no. No. In the US, maybe. Here in Australia, I can walk into a store and I can buy a 3080, maybe even a 3080 Ti, definitely a 3090 off the shelf. They exist on the shelf, ready to go.
But for a price that
Oh, they're outrageous. They're outrageously priced. Like, 100%. It's more money than I want to spend. Stamina region.
let's see
Supply river.
if the new base holds up for the Horde.
It might. It might. It also might not. Which is probably accepted. Probably not. Auto stock here in the UK? Yeah, look, hey Aristoff, welcome. Yes, public server. Join to die. Horde night in 15 minutes. Oh my god, that's nice ammo. Alright. Okay, and what was the other ammo I picked up? Shotgun breaching slug. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, and meanwhile, eat the food. Eat more of the food. Put that on the hotbar. So I don't think I'm going to need a shovel. Put that on the hotbar as that one. And eat more food. We're up to food-wise. 101. Food 23. We should be good. Okay, I should be good. Yeah, melee that end, non-melee that end. Healing somewhere in the middle. What was that, sledgehammer? Oh, no, actually, let's put that there. Alright, that sounds like fun. Hi, puppy dog. Oh god, that's slow. Alright, stand beside Tucker. Are you even getting hit? How dare you climb on top?
And also put it down.
Okay, it fires high. How? Shorter arms, bad zombies. Okay, the robo turret looks fun, but it's actually pretty shit. Alright. And if I put it
Nothing?
put it down, do I get experience if it gets kills?
If you have spec into it, yes.
Alright, let's assume I have a spec into it. Alright! You die. Bye, puppy dog. Bye, puppy dog. No more, man. Okay, I like silly. Now we just need celebrate, and then we'll call it done. Oh, what does that sound like? Silence.
Pew, 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 pew,
It still makes noise. Oh, reload time. There we go! Celebrate! Now you definitely know when you got to kill. Thank you, chat! What are you shooting? Oh, you're shooting AK. shut the door behind me.
What?
Right, shotgun takes far too long to reload. I'd like a loot chest, please. Thank you. Ragdoll. What impact is that going to make on me?
Let them come into melee.
Stop hitting the wall. There's a birdie up there.
Got to place some spikes on the roof against the birds.
So they need to go upstairs, or they just need to... Because I have the gun. I couldn't find somewhere... If I put a gun here in the doorway, does that solve the birdie problem?
Maybe.
Well, there you go. Gun and doorway. Oh, you dropped your loot bag all the way over there. How am I meant to get it? Yeah, you, zombie, pick up the loot bag. Bring it with you. Take some ammo. Right. Oh. What kind of ammo is that? Oh, magnum ammo. Oh, I didn't reload. God. I didn't reload again. Loot bag. Oh no, I can reach it just. Didn't reload again. Lady. Go away, teenager. I have teenagers. I know how bad you are. Loot bag. Gimme. You did? Yes. Did you loot bag there? Yes. Loot bag! Mine. Go away, teenager.
We have big head available?
I have what?
Big head?
Big heads? No. I haven't seen big heads. Well, chat hasn't seen big heads then. Big heads just cool. That makes headshots so easy. Oh, speaking of that, I should be crouching. I get bonus experience for crouching. Bad zombie. Okay, fine. Fine. Nope. Reload.
Cobalt. Big head.
Oh, that literally blew up my face. Thanks. Oh, repair. What does repair do? Does that repair all my stuff? Nope. They're crawling on top of one another again. Hey Tom, I really hope you're in this base. How you doing, Michelle? I didn't auto click up. Can I do a party invite for Tom? People. No, that one. Tom. No, I can't. Back in coverage.
On it. Send it.
Or a full auto mode. Yeah. I should just go get ammo. Alright, I'm done. Oh, 7.62. Oh. No loot? No loot. Lady, put some clothes on. Clothes. Twitch. Violation. Terms and service. Go away. probably a violation of YouTube's terms of service. Dude, lay down. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Kit Kat. Kit Kat. Oh, really? Nurse, go in. Okay. Tom is 100 meters away. I don't think he was in this space.
I think he's in the old base.
He's probably fairly well defended. Loot. My inventory is super encumbered. Not too bad. Spawn explosives. It's a bit late for that, but I'll take it. Oh, there was loot outside the window. Oh, okay, that's not going to fit. What is that? Hazmat mask. Sure. Oh, wrong button. Where? Oh, no, let's actually wear armor. Oh, let's eat that. Right, Taka got the rest. Okay, put the ammo back. Oh, I won't put the ammo back. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. God, my inventory looks like shit. I have no idea what went in that slot. You can go in that slot. Okay. We're still in cupboard? Money. 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 Eat that. Dump chest. Salt container. We can get rid of that. No. Give me. Eat that one too. Alright, now I'm going to try and rescue Tom. At least he's got a gun. Lay down. Oh, hi. I think that's everybody. Let's attack a bear. Jake, you make this jump, right? Yes. Oh, nope, they're on the stairs. So why are the zombies now appearing over here? Hey, bad zombies.
Was Tom joined late. And that's his zombies.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, it's his
Probably.
zombies. Oh, so that's how it worked. Activate shield. My chat likes me for a change. On your right, Tacker.
Hmm. Is Tom talking to us, or is his mic just open?
Yes.
His mic's open.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. Welcome to Zombie Apocalypse.
Next wave.
Next wave?
Yeah.
Oh, for Tom?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we're done. These are all Tom's. That's the TV. I recognize the TV in the background.
To be fair, it could also be radio, but nobody's doing radio anymore. At least at home.
People listen to the radio at home. It's just delivered via the internet. If only I had a scope. Portugal Rocket Team! Ah! No, we're playing Serious Sam the other night. We finished it. They had lots of ahs! Including there was one giant ah. Nope, you just laid down. Okay, you need another bullet or 3. I think that's it. Oh. Hey, you! Hey! Bad zombie! Ooh, loot. It's a puppy dog. It's a dead puppy dog. Oh, really? Shit, man, am I? Bad bullets. Close they are. Ooh, lady. Alright, bad puppy dog. Bad lady. Bad puppy dog. I don't have anything to fix that, but I have that. I really ran out of ammo? Yeah, I ran out of ammo. Oh, it's not prepared. So not prepared. I'm also infected. Are you good?
Looks like.
Cool. Did you drive the car over?
Can you hear the background now?
No. Okay, that is a mining helmet.
Modify. Pull that out. Okay, let's go to the forge. Let's dump lead trophy in there. Can in there. Leather chest armor. That looks like rubbish to me, but okay. Item rounds. So, I meant to hit this button. Nope. That didn't work. Okay, that goes in there. That goes in there. That's my... Nope. Nope. I want my shovel. That is not my shovel. That's my shovel. Modify. Take that out. Put that in there. Modify the shovel. Put that in there.
Don't know if the 4x4 has 3 seats or only 2.
Or
Definitely wear that helmet. Modify. Give me that, that, and that.
if the last check.
That, and that. Oh. You have less mod slots.
I now have the vehicle expand seating mod. I don't know if this is needed or not, but we can give it a try.
What the hell is that do? Oh, it's a quest. Okay. Let's pull that out. By default, 2. You need a mod for a 3rd seat. Eh? We'll find out. Find out in a minute.
To take
Really? I can't put 2 lots
a
of armor
mini
plating in?
bike.
Okay. Armor plating in there. There we go. Okay, armor plating.
Mini bikes are in vehicle.
I don't know, I'm still sorting inventory. And Bilbo's gonna get on and cook everything, right, Bilbo? Right, Bilbo? Right, Bilbo? Tools. Okay, I don't need the shitty shovel anymore. Heavy armor. I'm gonna assume that's heavy armor. I'm gonna assume that's all light armor. And that needs to go in there. That's magnum rounds. Bolts. What the fuck is that? Iron dart? The fuck does an iron dart? Ammunition for traps. Okay, never mind. Have shotgun shells. Have 7.625. Let's get another stack of that. Have bandages. Have too many bandages. Do not want the beer. We want food. More food. More food. Vehicle crafting mods. Steel tool parts.
What's into parts?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Meds can have that. Oh, that's right. I'm still infected. Where's that honey?
Matt?
Oh, that's what honey looks like. Honey. Okay, that's that done. Drinks. Can have the beer and the coffee and Fort Bites as meds. Food cooked. Let's put that in there and that in there, and that's a drink.
bandages. And I think I'm good. Maybe have too many shotgun shells. Okay. Oh, lots of forges. Even running for a minute. Also running for a minute. Also a minute. You have no fuel left. Cool. Alright. And my scrap gun upstairs, I'm assuming has ammo. Oh. $14 rounds? Oh, wrong button. Alright, you can stay outside. Does that clear the ammo out of my inventory? No. But partially. Alright. Ammo crafting can have the scrap ammo. Cool. Alright, I'm as good as I'm gonna get. Alright, fine. I missed that. It's locked! Tier 3 clear. Accept. No, it's 2.
Okay, then you can drive.
I can drive? I thought I wasn't trusted to drive. Something. Look at how Jenny drives. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's why I got my minibike.
Okay. Tier 3. Okay, it's already selected. Let's go! Oh, that's not foggy at all. Seating in one for a Thursday. Other people insisted it's at 3. I have no idea.
Yeah, they changed it with this version.
See, Bilbo's only ever played this version, I think. No one else. I want to set 13 slots. I got skill points meant to attach. Living off land. I wanted. Okay, I got 10 skill points I want to apply.
Maxing out living off the land wouldn't be a bad one.
I've got the top one now. Lucky Ludo. That's what I wanted. Okay. Head search damage, disarmor rifles, explosive spears, and tools covered by salvage. 2 points done. That just makes the decision easier. Okay, alright. Done. I want shovel. Was it the floor fully or the roof? No idea. Empty, 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 empty.
You go into a back.
Untouched. Untouched. A different shelf? No, same shelf. Alright, I'm assuming Tom's done the other side of the store. Or somebody has. Oh, somebody's not happy that we're here. Hey, you. Your arm fell off. To confirm. Toilets are all done. Hang on. I'll take a fan. Toolboxes are done. Nothing. Nothing. Vending machine. It just lets you spit out drinks, right? Yeah, and food. Yeah, pass. Am I standing inside trash compactor? I think I am. I saw how that movie went in Star Wars. Is that a pile of paper? That's a pile of paper.
Yes.
Okay. That's outside. Nothing. That one was missed.
Quest done.
Okay, I'm still wandering through loot.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Gregor Meave, how you doing? Thank you for following. Welcome. Welcome to 7 Days to Die. Tonight we are screwing around, letting chat help us live as long as possible. Help. Yes. It's a public server. If you wish to join, you're welcome to join. Join to die is the command. Holy crap. That is just falling out of nowhere. Oh, we're ripping up the cash registers, are we? You guys are ripping up everything. And one thing we don't have a lot of is forged iron. Is there anything that we can rip apart that just has forged iron in it?
Yes, but not here. And also a lot is open for... Can get a few forged iron here and there. mostly from broken down workstations and jam stations and so on.
Okay.
Most of it you have to make it on your own.
Okay. So, is there anything in particular I should dismantle when I see it?
We still need cobblestone and cement.
Yeah, I've been doing those. Cobblestone, sand, stone, feathers, iron, paper. You know what? I got a claw hammer finally. Move all items to loot container. Did that move everything correctly? Sure. Alright, next quest. Rip this apart more.
Next quest, I would say. Do you have another quest?
I have the out of town tier 4 clear.
Yeah, you have to share it for Tom again.
Yes. I have to find the right button. Share. We just did that one. Share. Don't just run off. Yes. That direction. That direction. Oh, it's chicken. It was a chicken. Full car. In the car, Tom. Tom, car. This car. Out of town is what direction? That'll do. Is that a loot chest? Oh no, it's just an open. Yes. Cool. God, all wrong buttons. 400 meters, 900 meters. Detour. Activated fast. Definitely gonna go for a detour. Go loot, Tom.
Maybe this quest is in the desert.
Yeah, it looks that way. Did you carry spare fuel?
Yes, I took it from the car I dismantled.
Oh, okay. Alright, it's getting a little bit low in the tank.
Yes, you lost me. You said you have low fuel, so I wanted to refuel the car. I jumped out and you drove off.
We're down at 21%. It's fine.
JD,
Yeah.
you know the funny things that lay on the floor and go boom?
Yeah, those cool things. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a whole pile of them.
Let's see. Yes,
Oh, good. Haven't made it there yet.
I heard. Or more, I didn't hear.
Gas. Okay, good to go. Yeah. Tom tried to do an emergency refuel whilst we were driving.
And got left behind.
Yeah, we were moving fast. He sort of flew past. I was just curious whether somebody had spare fuel. That sounds like a buzzard. That was a chicken. I just ran over a chicken.
Oh, it lives.
It lives? Oh, damn. Yes, giant rock. Oh my god.
Yes, it's iron.
Go away, buzzard. So the landmines go all the way around the outside, right?
Yes,
Oh, good.
just don't drive into the ditch.
Alright, this is mine. Start the quest. Clear the area. There's nothing to loot. Oh. Waterfall. Alright. It's looted. It's a birdie. It's a dead birdie. You.
Do we have friendly fire on or off?
Off. Jetty can't be trusted.
Only thing that can hurt you is explosives. Molotov.
Hey you! Leave the car alone! Oh. What's a wild nurse doing all the way here? Yeah, lay down yet?
He's already dead.
Behind or in front? Alright. Okay. Are these meant to be nuclear silos, are they? I'm gonna go into yes. Are they also deep enough that I can't get out? Yes.
Maybe deep enough if you jump in, you won't survive the fall.
No, this one had great. But you know, it's 2 tiles high. Can't get out.
And you don't have any blocks with you.
Nah, it's fine. Just went through. Went through. Alright, many. Whoop. Is that not loot? No, that was not loot. Pick up the paper. are we getting there? Just to confirm. Yeah, it looks like a rocket.
These are wrong.
Out of this block, you can get sometimes the good iron.
These control panels.
Yes.
Eddie,
Yeah.
I have something for your truck.
Oh my, what? Oh!
The truck.
Yes! Okay, I'll take that. You know, as I drive around holding shift all the time. There's a hole there. Okay, down again. And down more. Still locked
Copy.
doors. Okay. Still locked doors. Pickaxe. Nope. Coming in. Lockers.
Tom, did you break your leg or something?
Yes.
Hmm.
It's not broken yet.
Yeah.
I hear somebody. Okay, let's go with nope, 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 nope. The hole with a dent in it. Yeah, that'll be a friend. Burn near. Burn near. What does burn near do? Oh, sets the zombies on fire.
Burning zombies.
Oh, awesome. Well, let's just hope that they just, you know, burn to death and I don't have to deal with them. Grab that. Grab that. Oh, that's definitely locked. That's sort of a way in. Oh yeah, they died good.
Bookcase. Where are we picking apart the beds, are we?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's give springs. Springs are needed for some mods.
Oh, I didn't. Oh. Hi!
And you can't make them anymore.
I wasn't told that the beds were a requirement to write down. Hence, I didn't write them down.
They're quite easy.
Oh, hey, Wolfcat. Wondering when you get here. Hey, Wolfcat. Wolfcat. Your record was broken.
Do you have space for some stuff?
I probably do.
Little bit.
Thank you, Roofcat, for redeeming the Devil Special Award. We will see
Can
you
try
back in
and
666.
See if you can read the book I dropped.
Up we go. Up we go. Tilt truck. Sure. Okay. Oh, ripping out the truck? Okay.
I can move again.
Hey.
Probably should check to see if that box had something first. Why does this zombie have 1,000 hit points?
Because it's dead.
Okay.
Goes away from her.
Food pile. Speaking of food, what food do I have that's on me that's in a stack of one? Nothing. Cool. Empty can, rolling flesh. That one's empty. They're all done. Fridge. Cupboard.
Oven. Mission complete. Sink. More sink. More sink.
Still some zombies.
Oh no, okay, alright. Oh no, the cooldown's back. Okay, because the cooldown went away. Which still implies you're all done. That came back. Yeah, I'm not having much luck with the forged iron.
How much is your loot luck?
Skills. Lucky looter 5 out of 5. Oh. Hi, zombie.
You get it also from broken down vending machines.
I am yet to see a broken down vending machine.
You can just break down every vending machine.
I thought they electrocuted you.
Just... Yeah,
What do you mean, yeah?
they electrocute you.
And what, you just keep hammering away at them?
I wouldn't recommend it.
How do you get a working vending machine to become a broken down vending machine?
Spawns.
You just hit
as a
it with the
broken
wrench.
But did it
Yeah,
electrocute?
but it electrocutes you if it's a normal vending machine.
I'm confused.
It's not that much damage.
Find it quite unpleasant, so I don't do it. Normally you have a quite significant amount of not working one.
I just don't like being electrocuted, okay? Simple as that.
Yeah. Some people do, some people don't.
Yeah, we're not going to get into people's sexual fantasies right now.
You had to make it so.
Yeah, of course I did. Of course I did. Had to go there. Okay, my inventory may be about this way.
Yeah.
Salt.
Mine too.
Scrap. Scrap.
So,
Read that.
from
Scrap. Football helmet. Can I scrap that? I guess I can. Yeah, scrap that too.
yeah, tier 2, nobody uses that.
Found one.
Found one.
What one?
A forged iron or broken down vending machine?
Steel.
Steel. Okay.
It's yes.
Oh, I should drink that.
And I have no space in my inventory.
Yeah.
Where are you? 20 minutes that way.
Same here.
I have space. What am I looking for? In the box? Oh, that fit. Okay, hang on.
Please form an orderly line.
What is that? A ratchet. What the fuck's a ratchet do? Is it just a weapon?
That's a better version of the wrench.
Okay, so a 6 wrench is better than a 1 ratchet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, But the 6 red
Range is better than
red jet is
Yeah, okay, sure.
worse than a 6 red. Something like that.
Okay, mission complete.
Yeah.
Okay. Decided no, I'm going to scrap things. Going to have a gun in my hand, which is going to be fully cocked and loaded with with ammo. And door locked. What? Why are there any locked doors at this point?
Now it should be opened.
That's to go back in
Some
the
of the
rocket
You
doors.
found the key.
Yeah.
No.
Now where's the door to the outside world?
Up.
Up. Yeah. More up. Loot box. Drinks. More up. Hey! I'm in the tower. Hardened locked chest. Ammo pile. Large. Untouched. Mine. So I'm in the other tower. With a gun safe.
Yeah. I was just outside and emptied my inventory. And now I'm coming back.
I do have lockpicks. Okay, let's first off lockpicks. Pick lock. Phone is complete. We're gonna get a question mark. Awesome. Lockpick. Go. 3, 2, 1. Open. Cool. I fit nothing. What the fuck is that? A rocket launcher parts. Okay, that sounds like fun. Can I scrap any of this down? Electric parts, mechanical parts.
If you go out, I have an empty inventory. I can take it. Try breaking up the other.
Hang on, I'm lockpicking it.
Yeah.
The safe behind me is open.
It's already empty.
Is it? Is it? Okay, hardened chest is also empty. Open rather.
And empty.
Okay. Holy shit! Coming down!
Someone got friends.
Oh yeah, there's a whole pile of them on the roof. Like a whole pile of them. No range. Well, I'm just gonna stand down here. Hang on, take a bit. I think I have explosives. No, I think you have the explosives.
Yes, and I have no stamina because I'm hot.
It sounds like Taka Bear's dealing with them one at a time.
Yeah, but the timed charges aren't really there to break in.
Zombies on the roof? Really? Really, Tizzy Girl? Puppy dog, come here. Come here, puppy dog. Puppy dog, puppy dog, puppy dog. Lay down. Stay down.
Just don't run
Puppy dog.
after them.
Yep. One more puppy dog. Cool. I think that's it for the puppy dogs. Nope. Oh, 2 birds? Okay. Very carefully walk across here. Oh, that's barbed wire. Good to know. Thanks, chat. I mentioned thanks, chat.
Food for days.
Oh no, I got 8 bits of forged steel at some stage. Oh, keep moving, really? That's just annoying. I just want to put fuel in the truck. Reverse. Reverse doesn't really make an ounce of a difference. I really want to pull down the flag now. I think he blew up. You did well. Okay, that's that done. You have gas. Okay. Alright, I'm good. Tom, you good? Let's take that.
Got the meat from the puppy dog.
Oh.
Yes, the car is full on meat.
I was going to put gas in the minibike, but I guess not. It's still locked. Quests. I got a T1 fetch 2 kilometers away. Oh, storage. Everything. No, I want that.
Suggest we are driving back to Raider.
Open. Mod. Done. Activated degrade. What does degrade do?
Yeah, all our equipped weapons have lost durability.
Yay.
Awesome. Alright. You ready, Tom? I have a Rachel's treasure map on the way. Which I'm definitely stopping at because it's on the way. That way. No. Is it there? Rachel's treasure map. Go to. Oh, it must be that one. Yeah. Oh my god! Chat, you suck! Okay, back in. Let's go. Place is full of iron. You're not coming, Tom? You just really want to kill the bird. Okay.
You need rotten meat for medication.
Stay still? What, it doesn't work in a car?
Yeah, staying still.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it turns out the desert is definitely full of iron.
You find lots of oil here.
Oh, that's what it is. It's the coal shale one. I remember
Yes.
now. Yeah.
The
Whatever it's
sparkle
called.
colored one.
Yeah, whatever it's called. Yeah. Activated scare. It's fine. I'm in a truck. I'm ignoring it. Okay, I'm ignoring that one less. Uphill. Go. We can do it. Bill. Locate treasure. Oh, this is a dig one, isn't it?
That's just always stick one.
Okay. It's been a while. There somewhere.
It's great. We need it. We need the stuff for
Charge?
building. You can drive around the mountain. You know that.
But it's right here.
What do you mean it's right here?
There's a locate treasure right here.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. It's a
I don't have-
secret.
It's a JD
It
quest.
can be shared. It's a treasure map.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm on safe duty.
Sure.
Just wait till he uncovers the treasure and then shoot him in the back.
Yes, this is
Always.
what
Something like that.
friendly fires. Yep, off. Yep. On.
I have explosives.
I hear that. Just think of it as like chat's gonna give you free experience whilst you wait. You're getting close to the treasure. Okay, that's a good sign. Mutated. Ragdoll. I guess that means he's probably going to fall down the hill. Wrong button. That button? No range. Cool. Go back to digging. So the treasure shouldn't be in the rock layer, correct?
Yes, it should be in the dirt layer.
Okay.
Great.
Locate treasure nearby. Come on, treasure! Where's my circle? You're getting closer to the treasure. Hi, Mama. Attaboy. We're done. Incoming direwolf. Hi, puppy dog. Hey, you. Hey, 3 Mal. How you doing? No, don't reverse me. Closer to the treasure. It keeps sliding away from me. So does the truck.
I noticed that the handbrake doesn't work anymore.
Right, had a handbrake.
Yeah. The car just rolled down the hill.
Oh, did it? Okay. How many times do I have to get close to the freaking treasure?
You need to dig in the circle.
I have been digging the circle the whole time.
Yes.
But you haven't
Then you
found
will
it,
get-
so keep going.
My circle's demented.
Possible?
No, it is. It's on the side of a cliff. It's super demented. Treasure cache. Really? It's locked? Where's the truck? Storage lockpicks. 20. Thank you. How annoying.
I think I have now every negative stat in the game.
That's not bad.
Hmm.
Why?
You want to collect them all?
Chat wants to give me them all.
Oh, chat's been giving them to you. Alright, I'm all done.
And now can finally enter the trader.
Yeah, chat helped. Okay, try and find truck. Just go downhill. I don't care how you get there, just downhill. That'll do. Activate it fast. Woohoo! We'll get there in no time. Or we'll crash into everything along the way. Or we'll get jammed.
Wants a tier 4 ratchet?
I have a tier 1. I'd love a tier 4 ratchet. Just for ripping stuff
Can you
apart.
stop the car?
Yeah, well, you say stop the car. You know it's not going anywhere, right? Hey, you. Bad zombie. Yeah, you got crushed by a car. We're gonna dig it out. I'm not just gonna plow for it and hope for the best. No, that was the car. That was the car again. We're out. Stupid terrain. G and driving in any game? No. I'm really good at driving in GTA 2. Really good at driving in GTA 2. Loved driving in GTA 2. That's
Stop.
a canyon. Stop? Why am I stopping?
You're driving the wrong way.
Well, it's technically that way somewhere. Oh, that's right, we'll go this way.
And now you can turn left.
Woohoo! That was a long way down.
Not that left, but
That was a lot further than I thought. Bail? No, I'm willing to bet the car's just about immune. And if you jumped out, you might have had problems. Oh, dear. Not deer. Definitely a deer.
Do you need a rescue?
It depends. Can you drive the car out of the canyon?
Probably not. Can you pick up the car? Probably not, because it's completely
Whoa,
full.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
we found the exit. Please hold the line.
Okay.
Canyon on this list. It's down a little bit. It's fine. Alright, 300 meters that way.
Please don't drive into the explosive ditch.
Oh, it was an explosive ditch, was it?
Yes, there's a military base.
Oh, I didn't know that. Kara's immune, Jenny's legs aren't. It's fine. With the way this game plays, once you get in the car, you're part of the car. Alright, and handbrake. Okay, park right out front. It's fine. Hungry Lost! Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you for 21 months.
Wow, I
He
didn't
has
think you
some
had it.
Amazon's money.
Congratulations. Good job.
Ooh,
I can
compound
make
belt,
my payment
level
in the
6.
Duke now.
Or a mining helmet level 5. Gonna go with a bow. Hunting rifle 4, mining helmet 4. You're using a
Do
hunting
you have
rifle.
some points to spare?
Points.
Oh, are you leaving so soon?
Hungry Lost.
Yes.
I was
Yes.
hoping we could hang out a while.
Yes. He has 1,000 special
If
points.
you put some points into intellect and daring adventurer, you get a bigger selection of rewards, and the latest one lets you even select 2 rewards.
Oh, cool. Alright, so, hunting rifle.
Meds,
Tom, you're using a
drugs,
hunting rifle, are you
bullets.
not?
I've got it all.
Yes.
What to you?
1.
Have a fall. T5, none of them are close. Let's go with 2.1k.
You look like you could handle
Don't look
this.
so
Is
good.
dangerous work. You might want to get some antibiotics
Drop.
for that.
One hunting rifle.
Thanks.
Done.
Do you want a machete?
Machete? Nah. Nah, that requires me to have accuracy. We all know how that goes.
It's a melee weapon.
Yeah, I know. I know, but zombies move. Intellect. I have 2 points. Intellect of what? What? Daring adventure. Get better rewards for doing quests. 5% more dukes, 10% more dukes, 15% more. Okay. I don't know. I don't actually have anything in combat stills. Alright. I want to dump the contents of the truck. Here you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, leave me alone here. Yeah, I meant to do that. Yeah. Okay. Dump box. That button. Pretty much. Storage. Everything. That button. Mini bike storage is empty. Kind of is in use. Okay, fine. We'll go to the one beside it. It's also in use. Dump everything. Okay, truck is emptied. Still on SA, reverse. Yeah, still on. Should be emptying right about now. Am I going to? No. We're going to do another hour? You betcha. Where's that? Pipe shotgun, stun battalion. Baton rather, whatever. Take all that. Okay, so if I click on this one, I should be able to do that and just get rid of stuff. Ammo crafting, click that, get rid. Ooh, no, that was the wrong button.
JD,
Uh-huh.
you have living off the land
3.
3 or
3.
would you harvest the plants up?
Yeah.
And plant them down. We really need to get some solid food. We need potatoes and corn.
Do you have eggs?
Yeah, we got a couple.
Not that many.
Alright, fine. What I'll do is...
Do you have cooking skill?
Wrong button.
I have a cookie.
Okay, all that harvested. Hi! Food crate, done. Thank you, chat. Down lower. Mushrooms on the roof. Shrooms! Here. Materials. Give me clay. Mushroom spores. 22. Okay, so that definitely went up.